Previously, after discovering mysterious rock piles around their tent, the group descended into chaos when Heather realized the map was missing and Mike confessed he had thrown it into the creek. As trust collapsed and arguments turned violent, the woods became increasingly unnatural. Strange footprints, moving objects, eerie markings, and impossible silence surrounded them. Still pushing forward with only a compass, they became hopelessly lost until the forest itself seemed to stop around them, and then they heard footsteps closing in from every direction.
We follow the creek. That's our best chance. Wait, this isn't right.
He lay flat on his back, staring at the canopy and said,
"We are lost! We are fucked! We are done! We are dead!"
He rolled sideways, slid down the embankment, and slammed into a tree trunk with a dull thud.
I'm just gonna stay here. You guys find somebody. I'll be under this tree with the vine.
You can't just stop. You can't just stop.
Mike looked between them.
We're arguing with gravity? With gravity now?
Heather tried to regain control.
We stick together. That's the rule.
Josh, still on the ground, flipped his hand vaguely in her direction.
Rules are cute.
They eventually pulled Josh up, though not gently. The group continued downhill toward the creek again. That's when the crossing happened. The water here was wider, faster, and colder. The rocks were spaced unevenly, forcing them to choose carefully. Josh went first, stepping slowly, testing each rock. Halfway across, his foot slipped and he plunged knee-deep into the water.
Don't follow my path!
He warned immediately. Mike saw it and started laughing. At first it was just a chuckle. Then it built into full, uncontrollable laughter, bending him over at the waist.
I'm really happy you find this amusing.
Mike waved a hand, still laughing.
We're adults, lost in the woods, fighting a river.
Josh, dripping and furious, snapped.
It's not funny.
Mike tried to explain between breaths.
We're going stir crazy.
Heather wasn't convinced. Or someone took the map. Josh stopped walking. Slowly, he turned back.
Don't start that again!
I'm just saying, it doesn't disappear.
Josh walked right up to the lens, raised his hand, and gave a slow, deliberate middle finger. Then he turned and walked off into the trees alone.
Did he just...
Mike didn't even chase him right away. He just sighed.
He's done.
But Josh wasn't gone for long. He reappeared a minute later, soaked, furious, having circled back unintentionally. He said nothing, just shoved past them. The group reformed, but the cohesion was gone. Every step after that felt louder. Every branch snap felt like a signal. Heather kept filming, her voice now calmer but sharper.
We need to stay together.
Mike laughed again, but it was weaker this time.
We're surviving your documentary.
Heather ignored that. Then she stopped suddenly. Wait, she held up the compass. The needle was spinning.
Wait.
Not settling, not drifting. Spinning fast, erratically, like it couldn't decide what direction existed anymore. Josh looked at it.
That's broken.
Heather said.
It worked this morning.
Mike muttered.
Or something's messing with it.
Josh scoffed. Yeah, the forest. Right, they moved anyway, because there was nothing else to do. By late afternoon, the light started shifting unnaturally fast. The forest felt darker earlier than it should have. The creek they had been following split into smaller streams, each one identical, each one reflecting the same distorted canopy above. Heather stopped them again.
I think we should camp.
Mike exploded.
Get the fuck out of here!
Why?
Because we are exhausted.
Josh joined in immediately.
We're not camping again.
Mike pointed at the camera.
Turn it off. Stop filming and start thinking.
Heather shook her head.
No. I'm documenting this.
Documenting what? Us dying slowly?
The argument erupted again, louder this time, sharper, more desperate. Mike kicked at the ground, sending mud flying. Josh yelled over him. Heather refused to lower the camera, even as her hands shook. Then something changed. The sound of the creek stopped. Not gradually. Instantly, all three froze. Even Mike stopped talking mid-sentence. The silence that followed was wrong, too complete, too clean. Josh slowly turned toward the water.
It didn't just stop.
It didn't just stop, he whispered. Heather zoomed the camera toward the creek. The water was still there, but it wasn't moving. Mike took a step back.
Nope. Mike, calm down. What are you doing?
Heather lowered the camera slightly for the first time, and in that moment, all three of them heard it clearly. Footsteps. Heather clung to her role as director and navigator, while Josh and Mike grew increasingly resentful of her decisions, and of Mike's earlier mistake that had stripped them of any real sense of direction. By the time night returned, the forest felt less like terrain and more like containment. They had stopped arguing out loud for stretches at a time. They made camp in near silence. It wasn't a real camp anymore, just a forced pause. No one wanted to be there, but no one trusted moving in the dark. Heather insisted on setting the tent in a small clearing. Josh didn't help at first. Mike helped only because doing nothing felt worse. When the tent finally stood, it leaned slightly to one side. Inside, the air was damp and close. Gear was scattered without order. No one bothered organizing anything anymore. The argument started again almost immediately.
Are you positively sure?
Yes. I think so.
That's comforting.
Stop getting us lost!
I'm telling you,
The car isn't far.
Heather said firmly. Outside the tent, something moved through the brush. All three froze. The sound was familiar now, rustling, slow, deliberate, not animal movement, not wind. Heather instinctively reached for the camera. Josh grabbed her wrist.
I need to document it.
You need to sit still.
Mike sat up slowly. Or we leave. Right now. Heather shook her head. We can't just run every time we hear something. Another rustle closer this time. Then a branch snapped, right outside. No one spoke. Mike whispered, "That's not far." Josh stared at the tent wall. "Don't move." Heather, against both of them, crawled toward the zipper. Josh grabbed her shoulder. "Heather, I need footage," she insisted. "This is not the time," he said sharply. But she was already unzipping it. Cold night air rushed in immediately, swallowing the small warmth inside the tent. She crawled out. The forest outside was darker than before, too dark between trees, as if the light had been selectively removed. The clearing around them looked smaller than it had during setup, like the edges had shifted inward.
Hello?
Heather called softly. No answer. Just the sound of distant movement circling them. Behind her, Josh whispered from inside the tent.
You're gonna get us killed. Or you already did.
Heather ignored them. She swept the camera left, then right. Nothing visible. But the sound continued. Then briefly a shape passed between two trees. Not fast enough to identify, not close enough to be sure, but clearly intentional. Heather froze.
Did you see that?
What is that sound?
Did you see that? She whispered. Inside the tent, silence answered. Josh finally said, "Come back in."
Tell me that's one of you guys moving around.
She didn't move immediately. Then another sound came closer than anything before. A soft tap. 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 Like something lightly striking wood. Heather backed toward the tent opening, breathing heavier now. Inside, Mike was visibly shaking. "Nope. No, I'm done with this."